Hello there, everyone. I'm Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and I'm here with part 2 on creating photo mats. In part 1, we talked about sizes. Hopefully you all jotted those down. If you missed them, I will be sure to link that video down below so you can watch it. It's a really good one. It has great information in there, so you don't want to miss it. So make sure you watch part 1 of creating photo mats. So what are we doing in part 2? We're going to talk about the white paper. Do you remember when you see one of my projects, if you've watched one of my final reviews in the past, you notice that I do white paper on my photo mat, right? So we're going to talk about this white paper. Why is that important? We're going to talk about the paper that I use, how I cut my paper, and create a few photo setups for you all. All right, so this can be a really good reference for you all when you're creating your projects. What do I use and how do I use it and why? The why is important. So here's another little nugget for you all, another pro tip. If you love pro tip videos or videos like this, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like this content. That way it helps me to create more content for you all. I really want to create useful videos for my audience and keep you coming back for more. So let's get right to it. Let's change the camera view. All right, so look at everything I have on my desk here. All sorts of photo mats, photo setups, photo arrangements, pocket cards, all sorts of different ideas, right? So when I make a mini album, I finish it off with what I like to call stuff in my pockets, and it's typically with photo mats. The white paper is the hot topic today. When do you add the white paper? What white paper do I use? What may this be right here? So there's a lot of good information here, guys, so you want to watch all the way through the end because you don't want to miss a thing. All right, so let's talk about the paper that I use. As of late, I've been using this paper here, 40-pound paper. The brand does not matter. What matters here is the poundage. All right, so 40-pound paper is what I use. It's double the thickness of copy paper. It's a really nice weight. I really like it a lot. Where do I buy it? Wherever I can find it the cheapest. Okay, why I don't use copy paper is because I don't like the weight. Am I against it? Absolutely not. If I'm in a pinch, will I use copy paper? Yes. What is copy paper? What you use on your printer. You make photocopies on, very basic office supply paper. But this weight is my go-to. This weight is also the paper that I print my junk journal pages on. When I'm making a journal, I use 40-pound paper. Again, the brand doesn't matter in this case. What matters is the weight of the paper. So I like this. What I have been kind of using lately, not this one specifically, just a plain white pad, is these 4x6 Post-it notes that I found at the dollar store. I love these. They are repositionable. They are 4x6. I don't have to cut anything down, and I can simply use this on my photo mat as a photo placeholder. I can stamp place photo here, and the recipient, look, boom, just removes it, tosses it, makes their own pad if they want to. Right. Oh, excuse me, right? And it's fantastic. So check out your dollar store for 4x6 pads. I mean, you can look for 4x6 Post-it notes wherever you want to shop, but I would think the dollar store is the cheapest place to find them. This came in a block, in a really nice block of maybe like 6 pads, and I love it. I use it for all sorts of things. It also came in plain white, by the way. All right, so think about that. So let me show you some uses for your photo mats. Of course, pocket cards, right? Pocket cards. The basic 4x6 photo. In part 1, I gave you all of these sizes, so hopefully you wrote them down. They'll be your go-to. Matting, other types of embellishment / ephemera, whatever you guys want to call it, whatever resonates with you. You can use pattern paper in lieu of the white. All right. you can also create different photo, what I call a photo setup. So here's that 4¼ by 4¼ and there we have 4 super cute mini photos, the 2x2. In this case, we have a pocket combo photo mat, which is super cute, creates another level of interest, interaction, and it also expands on the real estate of the project, which is what we all want, right? More room for photos. Then we have photo arrangements for the 6¼ by 4¼ photo mat. Again, there's that 2x2 size, and then check this out, a 4x4 and 2 2x2s, really cute. You can do 2 3x4s. You can do a pocket card and a photo here. So lots of different ideas. As of late, I've been creating a slot or a slit in my photo mats. You can do it on pocket cards. You can do it directly on the photo. I've showed you that in several examples throughout various projects. So this is, again, creating the slot will give you room for a 4x4 and then room for an embellishment or pocket card, or look at more photos. So how fun is this in a project? All right. So the slot punch I like to use is this one by Stampin' Up. Unfortunately, this is discontinued. However, look up slot punch. You can find various designs, and there's a black one that I use, another go-to of mine, which gives me a smaller slot. And let me just show you that one. It's this one right here, and it gives you a really teeny tiny slot. Oh, let me do it here. Oh, I should say a thin slot. So this one you got to punch a few more times, to get all the way across the page. All right, so fun. So these are photo mats, all right? You can do these up however you want. And these are single-sided. You can make all sorts of different types of photo mats. I have a photo mat catalog, which I will link you down below to, which has, oh my gosh, like easy 100 different photo mat designs that I create when I make a project, right? So I put them all in one place. I stopped adding to that catalog. I'm probably going to do another photo mat catalog too, because there's so many of them. So you may want to check that out if you need inspiration for photo mat designs. But now I want to show you when, guys, when is the right time or the right occasion to use the white paper, okay? You have to be careful with this. There's a fine balance between album page, photo mat, pattern paper, and photo, and then the white paper. So this is the Maxine album. So this is it Maxine? Yes, Maxine. No, McKenzie, sorry, McKenzie album. It's to the McKenzie handbag and album set. All right, so this is a nice little compact album. It's got that little chubby appearance, still perfectly flushed, right? So here I did photo mats, I did pattern paper. I give you all sorts of different ways to decorate your book in one example, right? 9 times out of 10, you all like to follow my example exactly. All right, but the way that I mat my album is to show you all photos, then mostly pattern paper, and then a balance between photo and pattern paper. And then you can do it all, or you can pick and choose. All right, it all depends who's getting the album, what you're using it for, and how many pictures you need to get into it. All right, me counting, oh, you can get 50 photos in this album. That's not true, because you can get 100 if you crop. All right, you can get 25 if you just decide to do all 4x6s, let's say. And I'm just spitting numbers out here. Those are not accurate, okay? So how many photos can you get into an album is a loaded question, because it all depends how much pattern paper you use in your album, okay? I could use no pattern paper in here and crop photos, use 4x6s and below, and I could probably get 300 photos in here. So It all depends. It all depends, guys. So I do things like this. All right. And every album is different. Every single album photo mats are different. So yeah, there's nuggets everywhere, guys, in my projects. So here is the page. This has the pop-up platform binding system. If you ever wanted to try the pop-up platform, this is a good little project for you to make to test that pop-up platform on. So here we've got a pocket style photo mat where you put the photo in from the bottom, or you can slip a tag in here with some string and it'll be adorable, which I think that was going to be the purpose of this one, with this little couple hanging from the string of the tag. I probably just never got around to it. Shh. All right, so here is where you would put a photo mat, okay? This side, I went with a smaller embellishment for photos, right? If you would stick the photo right back here. Can you put a 4x6 in there? Yes, but that is stating the obvious for you guys. So I didn't put that in there. I put something more fun in here, right? Just to keep it interesting. Now here, I stated the obvious. What are these for? These are for photos. Here are some examples of photos. Now, would I, if I were giving this as a gift, put all of those white photo mats in there so the recipient can then add photos? Absolutely not, because it would be like this, what we call alligator mouth. Okay, we don't want that. So what do? What would I do? I would add the white to the first, like this, and then to all of the other pages, I would stamp directly on the black cardstock. Place photo here with white ink. Okay? Here, with these white photo mats, they can easily just place their photo on here because there's no additional layering here. Okay? These are just plain white ones, little booklets that allow you to add your photos, whether that's a large one, four different small ones. Just really cute little booklets that you can decorate however you see fit. Okay, and I like to do like that. All right, so that's what I did for this first one here. Now let's mosey on along. And then there's a pocket, there's a few photo mats in there, then there's this little spot here. Again, just the white paper so you can add the photo on top, not a combo of white and black. All right, then here I showed you. Here, of course, can you put a 4x6 on here? Yes, you can put a 4x6 in here. Couple it with the slot, with these pieces here. But here I chose to use the pattern paper just to, because I'm showcasing the pattern paper for you guys, right? Now let me show you on the next page. Okay, look how, oh my God, so cute. Anyway, this is not about the album. This is about photos. So on this page, I did strictly pattern paper. See that? No white paper, so you can stick your photo on here, whether that be a smaller one if you don't want to cover up all the pretty paper. But listen, guys, this is for photos, all right? You have to eventually cover up paper or leave it blank. Don't use it. Save that paper for a second album, right? Don't cover every surface in paper. Here, I use the pocket card, but then you can put your photo right here, okay? So really, really fun ways to create a balance between beautiful paper and photo, or vice versa, photo here, pocket card on the bottom, either way. And then on this one, can you put photo mats here? Of course, I showed you that in this very first one, right? But here we went with paper and paper. So this is, again, just showing you different ways of matting. Okay, now on this last here, I did a signature cut. Yes, can I put a 4x6 here? Absolutely. But that, again, stating the obvious, I showed you different things. Here, 4x6, 4x6, right? Then I showed you smaller ones. Can you put a 4x6 here? Yes. Can you put a 4x6 photo mat in here? Yes. Would I use all of this white paper? No. No, 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 no. All right, I would stamp right on top of there. I would have a stamp, the paper, stamp, done. Stamp, stamp, the paper like this. See how this is plain? Stamp with white ink. Place photo here. That's it, because you will not have any room. So in this particular album, and typically when you have a gusset in the page, that the page is already sized for you. Okay, so there's a limited amount of space for photo mats, pictures, etc., etc. All right, so you really have to pick and choose. Now, is there a remedy to this? Yes. Let me show you what that is. All right, let me show you what that is. See, I wouldn't put the white in there. This I would leave, of course, because you can put the photo on there. Photo, obviously. None of the white, guys. None of the white throughout this album. Just in that first page. Just in the first page, if you want to present something like this. Now, the remedy is you make your pages, you stuff it with your photo mats, then you size the spine to your album. How do you resize the spine to an album? I show you how to do this in my resizing tutorial. All right, so creating your pages first, stuffing them with photo mats, right? So you create, you decorate, you stuff with photo mats. That's how you size the spine properly if you want the best of both worlds. Okay, if you're not opposed to leaving white black spaces with a stamp, then you're good. You follow the tutorial exactly, right? If you want the white in there, if you want paper like this, then you want to make your pages, decorate, stuff with photo mats, then you size your spine. All right, that is the remedy. Now, if you don't want to do that, then here's a perfect example of an album. Look at the spine. All right, look at all the room in there for photos. What did I do here? Half and half. White photo mats, some no white photo mats. This is, what is this? Life is an Open Book remix. I will link you down below to this one. Okay, this one has a really nice balance between photo mats and white and no white. All right, and I'm going to try to get to it quickly. So here, the first page, white. Why do I add the white to most of everything? Because I need to show you the beauty, the potential that the project has, right? That's why I add it, because I need to show you a finished product. Okay, but when you're gifting these, then, you know, you don't have to do the white. Okay, so there's a pocket here. Gotta get this out of the way. This has my Hidden Hinge Plus binding system. So notice here we got blank tags. Here we have no white on the back, one white on the front. For the rest of them, I would do no white anywhere. No white. 0, 0, 0, 0. Whoopsie, wrong pocket. I wouldn't do white anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. So here, this pocket gets these photo mats. See? Photo mats. Super gorgeous photo mats. And I just want to show you that here I did the whites. See that? For this one. For this one, I didn't. Look at how thin this is. See? It doesn't have the bulk that this one has. When you add the photos, it will look like that. So see, no photo, no whites. So you really have to decide, guys, what's important here. It to look completely finished or for room for photos. So when you're giving a gift, my friends, do not add the white photo mat everywhere. It is just not wise, okay? Not wise. You want to pick and choose where to kind of give instruction, right? To let the recipient know this is what you do with this. You can even write a note to go along with your book, all right? Just think about that. You do not want to overstuff a project that is meant as a gift for someone, so then they won't be able to add photos. Then it's just no fun. No fun, right? You can absolutely leave these completely blank and just stamp place photo here with the white ink, or if you're using or a contrasting ink. This all gets a belly band. I don't know why I didn't put the belly band on others. I wonder if I had a different idea. I can't remember. I made this one a while ago. But this is my built-in closure, right? With the belly band to keep that flap closed. But anyway, this is Life is an Open Book Remix. I will also link you down below to this. So there you have it, guys. If you have any questions about photo mats, any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I will absolutely answer your questions. It is my absolute pleasure to do that. If you love what you see on this channel, remember, subscribe, like, leave me a comment. Let me know that you are watching. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and until next time.